Sales closing. Now, this is very interesting. Like, I love to teach sales closing because it is one of the best thing I'm good at. And you listening to this training, you must be good at sales closing in order for you to be perfect. Yes, you must be good at sales closing. Now, the most mistake people make in sales closing is they want to sell. They don't want to help. Affiliate marketing means helping somebody, not selling. If you call it selling, you're killing yourself. You will lose sales. Most people have lot of prospects on their DM, but don't even know how to handle them because they lack sales closing skill. Let me tell you the truth. I will give everything I know about sales closing, but it will take you time to practice because it's all about practice for it to become perfect. All right. So whatever I teach, you can implement it, and over time you become perfect, and you start getting the massive results which you want. All right. Now, in sales closing, when a lead comes to your DM, the first thing you want to do is to qualify the lead. All right. You qualify the lead after giving them your VSL to watch. All right. They are done with the VSL. Now, don't just rush to say, do you want to make payments? No. That word, make payments, will make them run away. Nobody wants to spend. Everybody wants to earn, but nobody wants to spend. If you don't find joy spending for something, I'm gonna lie, you cannot. Imagine having 50k as salary and they pay you today, and someone tells you, come and invest 30k or 20k for this particular program. You go think twice. Yes, you're going to think twice or more. Like, even if you want to do, but it's very difficult because just like that. All right. So nobody wants to spend, but they want to earn. And now you have to use that same strategy of they want to earn, that selfishness to sell to them. All right. Now listen. Whenever a prospect comes to your DM, if you're using a VSL, and they watch your VSL, they are done. They come back to you. I'm done. Now you ask them a qualifying question. Okay, is it something you can do? Alright, they are done with the video. They are coming to attack you, but you will play them the attack by the corner to make them become defensive. Nobody wants to lose their pride, right? Nobody, like, they'll become defensive. You ask them something like this. Is it something you can do or you can handle? Are you sure you can handle this business? Or are you qualified to handle this business? Now, someone that came to attack you, that is too expensive or blah, 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 they'll be like, sure, I can. Yes, I can. Why not? I can handle it, or I think I can do it. All right? They will now start playing defensive because you're trying to qualify them now. Then the next thing you're going to do is to ask them this question. Can you spend at least 2 hours of your time daily for this business? Definitely they want to make money, right? Yes, they can. Now, what is the main purpose of you asking these questions? Because you're trying them to say, like, you're trying to get them to say yes to your answers. Now, in psychology, if someone says yes to the first 4 or 5 answers, definitely the 6th one or the 5th one will be yes. All right. So you're trying to make them speak up, to speak out, and also make them say yes, so that when you're trying to now close the sale, they will not be able to say no so fast, right? Provided they have watched the video and they understand, right? So you have asked them the question, are you sure you can handle this? Yes, sure, I can. Can you spend 2 hours of your time daily for this particular business? Yes, I can, sure. Yes, I can. All right, it's like you've gotten them to say yes twice. Now the third question might be for the call to action, right? So it's going to be very difficult for them to say no. This works all the time. See, I have used this strategy to hit massive sales online, and believe me, if you use it for over 100%, you will get your conversion rates, right? You will get what you want for that particular day. You will get what you want. Now, there's something I discovered recently. Alright, like, I tried this method and it works. When they come to me, first of all, after watching the video, I will ask them a question. Have you heard about affiliate marketing before? Right? Like I want to know what angle they're coming, because it is no news that it is now popular in the country or in the continent or in the world. Everybody knows about it. Few might not know, but many people know about it. So he asks them, have you or do you know about affiliate marketing before? Now you're trying to get the objection. Alright, they'll be like, yeah, I know about it before, but I don't think it was working, or I thought it was fake. Now you've known the objection, like they feel it is like it is not working. It is now time for you to close them or to handle or eliminate the objection. In order for you to close them, there is one secret I make in sales closing, which I tell my students, and I'm telling you right now to implement: sales call. Yeah, sales call. Sales call is very good if you want to eliminate objections, right? I'm going to already I prepared a template for objections, but I'm going to maybe talk on few or key objections that is very, very common, right? For example, is this a scam, or it is too expensive, right? Those things are very popular. Is it a scam, or are you not scammers, right? Now, first of all, for a prospect to watch your VSL, 90% will not call it a scam, because your VSL must be something very convincing and very, very straight to the point that explains everything, right? So if they are like, I've heard about affiliate marketing before, but I was thinking maybe now they are not sure, it's now your duty to eliminate or to handle that objection of, I am not sure I can do this, or I thought it wasn't working fine. Right now, this is being done on one-on-one sales closing. I've already prepared the objection handling template, so you can check it out during your spare time, master it, and you go into your sales closing game. Right now, another thing that works again, all right, is when you ask your prospect, when you begin, would you like me to hold you by the hand and teach you under my personal mentorship how this affiliate marketing works and how I was able to hit my first 300k in 1 month? Now you're already putting them in the sales, like you're already putting them in that position for them to feel that they have started. All right, asking that question will make them feel, oh me, this guy, like you're already giving a side little offer without them knowing, promising them without even them knowing. There are a lot of offers you can give. I will see, like I made a different session for offer creation, so but I'm giving you simple things you can impute. You can ask them, because your goal is for them to say yes to most of your questions, right? For them to be positive, so that when you want to make the call for action, being the payment, they are not going to easily say no. All right, they will not easily say no, and you toy with their emotions. Very, very important. So while on the way or on the process of telling them to say yes, you can ask them stuff like, would you also love to join my 1 million naira challenge group, whereby we're about to make 1 million naira in 3 months time? Like, are you sure you can handle this to also make that amount of money? Them for them to open themselves to you. Now they're feeling this sense of no, like, and trust, because they are communicating, right? You're communicating with them, you're opening their minds into the game already, right? So that even if they don't buy at that moment, after seeing your WhatsApp status, they will be convinced to pay over time. The main aim is to hold your prospects solid. So like I said, the few stuff that might come as objections are stuff like, this is a scam, or the price is too high, or let me think about it. Alright, so I will handle them here in this particular recording. Now, when a prospect tells you this is a scam, that is why I always advise everyone to build on any brand, like on any platform at all. Always build your brand. Someone like me, when a prospect tells me this is a scam, the first thing I do is to go to my Twitter page and get my Twitter link and send to the person. And I tell the person, This is my Facebook username. This is the link to my Twitter page. Go and check it out within 1 minute or 2 minutes and come back and tell me if this is a scam. Now imagine the person clicking to my link to my Twitter and seeing testimonials throughout my timeline. Definitely the person's mind will be eliminated that this is a scam, right? Automatically, like 50%, it will be gone that indeed this is not a scam. Now you also tell them that affiliate marketing is not a scam, it is not a Ponzi. That the main reason why they lost money or maybe why they feel is a scam is because they are having the mentality of a Ponzi. Now let me teach you something. When somebody comes to your DM to argue if it is scam or not, before I even allow you to talk about scam, or if they tell you something like I've been scammed before, that is why I'm scared, you will sympathize with them, telling them that me too, I have been scammed, right? Now, like they want to know, this guy have been scammed too. Then you tell them, but I was scammed because of my ignorance. Now they want to know why you were scammed, to know if maybe it was because of the same reasons they were scammed. Now we know that 90% of the time, why people lose their money because of Ponzi scheme in Nigeria or any African country, yes, 90% of the time, why people lose their money online is because of Ponzi scheme. People mistaking Ponzi schemes to online businesses. So how do you handle this kind of objection about is it a scam? You tell them something like this: I lost money too, I was being scammed too, but out of my own ignorance. Now they are curious to know why or how. Then you tell them that because I invested into something that never wanted my time. I wanted to double the money. I was selfish. I wanted to invest and relax and earn more. That was why I lost the money. You see, affiliate marketing is not a scam. Rather it is a business model. It requires your time. If you don't put your energy and time, you will not earn anything. But at least, can you spend 2 hours of your time daily for this business? You're not asking them a question. Now you've already eliminated that thing of it is a scam. You've told them the main reason why they lost their money. This works many times because you're toiling with their emotions. You've told them the main reason why you lost, and they might maybe because of that same reason lose that same sale, and for that they will feel that means not true. Actually, this guy stuff, maybe that was what happened to me. I wanted to double the money. That was why I lost the money. They are now feeling bad and plain, and now they don't want to admit that they are fucked up. So when you ask them, can you spend 2 hours, because in affiliate marketing you need your time and effort. So can you spend 2 hours? Now 2 hours is not a big deal to them, right? It is not a big deal to them. So they feel I can spend 2 hours now. At least it's not 2 hours. You've made it known to them that this thing needs your time and your energy too. So they now see it as something worthy, because you don't need to invest and relax, but you have to work. So they can now feel okay, this is like an online business, real indeed. Now you've removed that thing of it is a scam from their hearts. Like, I get my point. That is how you remove that kind of objection, and from there you do the most important thing which many people fail to do. Affiliate, you fail to call to action. You fail to ask for the sale. Yes, you ask for the sale. Don't say, do you want to make payments now? No, that's bad. You don't say that. Rather, what will you say? Something like, so are you ready to get started? Have you seen no payment there? Or can we sign you up already? Or can I add you to my mentorship group already, so that you can join the 1 million naira challenge happening from now till 1 month time? Like, you're putting them in, so that all they have to do is, okay, I can. How can I go about it? Now they're asking you how to go about it, or how to get in, or how to start. Alright, you can now impute the amount of the offer and everything. You have to be given small offers inside the sales closing conversation, not only on your WhatsApp status. That is it. Very simple. Right now, you can get offers from my offer creation session of the training. All right, and for that's it. Then another major objection that comes is it is too expensive. I don't have the money. See, let me tell you something. Prospects are the highest liars in this life. Yes, in fact, in normal offline business, they will tell you in the shop your customers are always right. Why in the affiliate marketing niche, your prospects are liars. That is the mentality. Someone that came to my DM just one day ago, after watching the VSL, was like, I don't have any money. Like, that was like in the night. Next morning, I'd seen the guy wasn't online, and after a few hours, that was maybe early in the evening, he then came online and saw my WhatsApp status posting testimonials, all right, of my students back to back, calling my name on Twitter. Now this guy went to that particular Twitter app to go and search for my name and saw they were all real testimonials. Have you seen something? He came back and paid. He just said, sir, I want to make payments now, and he paid. Someone that said that, sir, I don't have any money in my account, like I'm broke, my family is poor. Imagine that kind of a thing. So now, it is too expensive. It's a common objection that you meet. As long as this challenge is concerned, you will receiving leads. People will tell you, sir, it's too expensive. Now, how do you handle this objection of it is too expensive? First of all, there are different ways of handling such an objection. But for someone to tell you that, this thing is too expensive, it's because the offers are weak. The offers behind it are weak. Now, you can handle it by creating offers around that particular product or course, whatever you're promoting. Do not at any point give a discount, because your prospect is testing you if you're desperate for the money or not. They are now testing your credibility to know if this thing really worth it, because they feel they can easily come to your DM and price you like normal products offline and they pay. No, stand firm on your price. I know that you want to win sales challenge, but do not lose your credibility so fast, because believe me, if you tell them that, okay, what if I give you a discount of 2,000 naira or 5k, they will not still buy, because they feel, no, I beg and I lie you. Now, let me teach you something. If you go to the market to buy something, and maybe, let me say, you want to buy, who will I use now? You want to buy meat, from meat sellers, and they tell you the price of the meat. Madam, this meat costs 20k, and you, immediately price down meat 15k, and before you even say 15k, they accept the price immediately. How will you feel? Cheated, right? Like you will feel, allow you this thing, I beg you, too fast. See, it's about argue small before you accept that kind of amount. Like you said, I won't buy meat. They tell you 20k. You say, Organa 15k. So okay, no, bring money. You will feel they have cheated you automatically. That is the same thing with the prospect. If they tell you for a discount and they accept so fast, they will not still pay. That is the truth. They will not pay. Rather, you create an offer around it. Right? Now, tell them that, okay, this thing is too expensive, but why is it that people are buying this thing the more? Right? Why is it that people are paying more for this? But like the amount of persons that have gotten this is how much? They'll be like, how? You can now go maybe to the AIM group or any of the affiliates group and take a very sharp, urgent screenshot of the amount of prospects or amount of affiliates in that particular group, maybe over 2,000, and just show him that, see, this course was launched on this month, and within 2 months or within 1 month, over 2,000 persons are paid for this at the same amount. So why do you feel people are paying more? Then now offer the guy a lower cost. That, do you know that the other courses of 2-3k, let it be so low. Now there's this thing about Nigerians. When something is expensive, it is original for them. When it is cheap, it is fake. Have you seen? I can bring out two polo, two polo, now two clothes now, the same cloth and tell you, come buy this one, na 100k for one, this one na 5k for one, almost automatically the one of 100k is the original one. Yes, I do that trick a lot. When they come to me and say, "Sir, it's too expensive," I will give them options. I say, okay, should I give you a cost of 1,000 naira? Almost 1k. They know that with 1k cost, they won't achieve anything. Alright? Now, when people tell you it's too expensive, you might not make that sale instantly, but with your WhatsApp status, they will buy over time. Alright? Because they need more offers. These are people that will be purchased over time, or maybe you make an offer, or maybe a webinar. Right? So you have to be very, very careful in sales closing. You have to master these steps and be prepared for them. It is a business, like I said, it is a business, not a side hustle. If you take it as a side hustle, it will pay you as a side hustle. Alright? But if you take it serious, it will pay you seriously. Alright? So master all these things and handle these simple objections. Don't forget, when they come to your DM, you qualify them with qualifying questions. After watching the VSL, you qualify them with qualifying questions. Alright? Ask them like, "Sir, what is it, sir? I'm done with the video." Ask them, "Do you think it's something you can handle?" They will say yes, definitely they can. Ask them, "Can you spend at least 2 hours of your time daily for this business to make money online?" They will tell you yes, because almost like they want to make money now, so they can spend not just 2 hours. It's looking so small, right? It's looking so small. So just say 2 hours of time daily. They'll say yes. And the next thing, you cannot start maybe impeaching your offers and impeaching your call to action. That is the sale. As simple as that, right? So we will be having more of live webinars like Telegram Spaces to learn more of these things, because it's about practical job. So that's it for sales closing. Like, there's no big deal for sales closing, right? Just for you to know more, right? It's looking so small. So just say 2 hours of time daily. They'll say yes. And the next thing, you cannot start maybe impeaching your offers and impeaching your call to action. That is the sale. As simple as that, right? So we will be having more of live webinars like Telegram Spaces to learn more of these things, because it's about practical job. So that's it for sales closing. Like, there's no big deal for sales closing, right? Just for you to know your sales closing tips, qualifying your prospects and asking for the sale. Qualifying your prospects, handle objections and asking for the sale. Alright? No matter what, do not leave. Now, before I end this particular session, one of the most triggered stuff is let me think about it. Yes, let me think about it. Now, when they tell you let me think about it, it's very simple to toy with their emotions. Alright? Tell them, okay, fine, no problem. But let me tell you something. Whenever prospects tell me let me think about it, or whenever people tell me that, they simply means they don't want it, they are not interested. So is it that you're not interested, or you're trying to politely tell me no because you will never come back to me? Now you have handled that stuff with emotions. Now do start playing defensive again. Guys, no, not like that. You're now giving them emotional blackmail. That, do you want to just tell me no politely in the same manner? Whenever prospects or whenever people tell me let me think about it, most of the time they don't come back. So is it that you're not interested? I'll quickly go. Right now they want to defend that emotions or blackmail them. From there, you can now try to open them to know what the problem is and what is there to think about.